Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's keeping safe and well. In this video today I took my St. Patrick's Day nails off and I decided just to do another application of dip. So I'm showing you one, how I took that off, two, how I reapplied and the design that I did. I did just your normal application of application of dip, and then I also did an ombre on my index finger, and then some just white and pink in normal application. On my white fingers I decided to put some sharpie flowers on there. I find it quite hard to draw or paint with my non-dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so when I have to do my right hand with my left, I find it very hard. So I decided to play around with the Sharpie pens and alcohol, and yeah, I was pretty happy with how it came out. The more random you are, I think the better they come out. So here's my video and I hope you enjoy it. I split it into two parts. This first part obviously is showing you how I took it off, how I reapplied it, and then my next video I show you how I did the flowers. I did do the flowers on my dominant hand first off camera. The first one, it was my first one, so it didn't turn out so great. The second one was a bit better, and then by the time I got to my actual non-dominant hand, I think I had it under control, and I think they turned out better than my dominant hand, to be sure. And yeah, that's quite funny, but I think probably because with your non-dominant hand you tend to go a lot more slower, so and I was a bit more careful. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy the videos. Stick around and watch me work. You will see in the video that when I take off, I decided not to soak off all the dip powder. I decided just to remove it, and as you can see here while I'm doing my cuticle area, I left a bit of the dip. So when I re-dip, I didn't have to do that structure level. I just went straight in with two dips over the top of what was left, and then I did a clear just to seal everything in. And I did this first part, I did the filing on screen for you, but obviously when I got to the rest of my fingers I filed off screen. And you'll also see that because I used the green, I left the green underneath, that the colors, the pink covered the green quite well. I can't really see the green through it, but the white I could see a little bit, but I wasn't too worried about it because, as you can see later in the video, or in the second part actually, I do go over it with some Sharpie flowers, so you can't see the green underneath anyway. Yeah, so I will let you watch me work. I hope you enjoy, and thanks for watching. So with this reapplication of dip, I did it truly as a reapplication of dip. I used the whole system, which meant that I did the top coat with the dip top coat. When I went on to do the rest of my hand, I actually swapped over to gel, no white gel top coat on all my other fingers, simply because I wanted to do the Sharpie flowers, and I wanted a surface that I could put the gel top coat over the top of again, because once I actually do put the top coat on, and then I do the flowers, and then I wait for the ink and the alcohol to dry completely, and then I do another layer of top coat just to protect and seal it in. So here with this one, I'm just showing you how I do an ombre. So the first step, once again, I already have that foundation layer left on because I didn't take all of my dip off. I left that structural layer there. So I then go in and put the second layer of base coat on, and I do it just about 1 millimeter before my cuticle area. I'm tapping the white, mostly pointing my finger down, tapping it mostly onto the tip of my nail where I want that white to be concentrated, and then sort of just tapping up my nail a little bit, and then I go into the pink with my brush and I backfill the back. So I'm again pointing my finger down, concentrating the pink at my cuticle area, and then tapping excess powder to sort of blend in with that white. Once I've done all that, you tap it off, brush off the excess, and then you go in with your second layer of base. And when you do your second layer, you do the whole nail, and then I go in with the reverse. So I do the pink, concentrating it at the cuticle area, letting it fall down the nail, then going to the white, concentrating that on the tip and letting that blend into the pink. And then I just went back and filled any gaps with a quick sort of flush of I can't think of the word, a quick tap of excess powder in the brush. So and then once I was happy with that, I covered it with clear, and then I moved on to the rest of my fingers. And as you can see here, I had the green left over from the St. Patrick's Day, and when I do that first layer of pink, you can still see the green through it, but as you'll see when I do the second layer of pink, that you can't really see that green anymore. And by the time I put the clear on as well, even after I filed it, I found that I couldn't really tell that the green was underneath. Obviously next time I do my nails, I would be removing the whole lot so that I get rid of all the different colours that are left underneath. And then I moved on to do white on my other two fingers, which was the base for the ink flowers, the Sharpie ink flowers. So I hope you're enjoying the video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, happy to answer them if you leave a comment below. And yeah, I'm thinking I might do another video and upload that soon of I decided to use a black dip because, you know, it's so pigmented and it makes a bit of a mess, but I was trying to see if doing it as a dip application with dip liquids and doing it with a gel application, and I did 3 types. I did the base dip liquid with the black to see how that turned out, and then I did another one where I used base gel, and I wanted to see how that turned out and if there was any difference in the pigment. And then I also tried no wipe gel top coat with the black dip powder, and the reason I did that is because I do tend to have a little bit of a reaction to gel if I get it on my skin, and I thought, well, you don't have to wipe No Wipe top gel. So I thought, well, you're not going to have any sort of inhibition layer, and that's the layer that I think tends to give me the most problems, is that inhibition layer. So yeah, I wanted to see, I didn't do it on myself, I did do it on swatches, but yeah, I'd be interested to see if there's any pigment difference in the 3 different applications. And yeah, if you want to check that video out, please do. I'll try and upload that later on this week. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this video, and stick around to watch the end of this, and then please stick around to see how I did my flowers. I will let you keep watching and enjoy. Thanks. Bye. Actually, I was just going to cut in here and let you know I didn't do them on swatches. I actually did them on my flexi hand, so just a correction there for you. Okay, so I did all my filing off screen, and I'm just popping the top coat on now and sticking my hand in the light for a minute. Coming to the end of the video now. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope everyone's staying safe, and I hope you can join me for my next video. Bye for now.